Hello. So I it's been 2 days since I made my last video, my first video, and um I haven't really made any progress in my eating better or getting exercise. I went out of town yesterday for my nephew's birthday, and then today I have another family member's birthday tonight. Um, I did want to share something though that happened yesterday and how I dealt with it. So I haven't been feeling well the past couple days mentally. I've been slightly depressed, low appetite, um, irritable, agitated sometimes, and just a lot of anxiety. And um, And then on top of that, I just started my period last night. So it's just all of that combined, I've just been all over the place, not feeling well. But I forced myself to go out of town yesterday, anyways, for my nephew's birthday. Anyway, so I did okay at the party, and then it was time to go eat. And we went to this pizza place, and I was already just kind of agitated because I needed to eat and get some caffeine and sugar in me because I have soda every day. And I kind of binged for like 2-3 days in a row. So, and I hadn't had my sugar levels were kind of low, and I hadn't eaten really anything yet. And I had a cupcake at the party. Anyways, I know better, but I did it anyways. And so we walk in, and the guy is just being like, not clear with how they do things there, and he was just talking to me like I was stupid, and it pissed me off. And I was feeling my anxiety just kind of rising, and then I could feel my agitation rising, and everything in me wanted to just go off on this guy and just give him a piece of my mind because I was just over it. But I didn't. I just walked off. Like, I literally just took my daughter, she was sleeping in the car seat, and I just walked to a table and just sat her down, and then just kind of, took a moment. And then my mom, though, was with me, thank goodness, and she can tell when I'm not doing well or I'm having anxiety, and she's really patient with me, and she'll take care of things for me. She'll like help me. So she saw I was not doing great, and I was starting to get frustrated, and I told her I was upset with the way the guy was talking to me. And she was like, okay, it's okay. Like, do you want me just to order you a slice of pizza? And I said, yes. And she was like, do you want to come back over here and order it? And I was like, no, I need you to do it for me, because if I go back over there, I'm not going to be nice at all. And it was just better that I just do not interact with those people that were working there again. I just need to sit down and eat and get out of there. So, she ordered it for me, and I calmed down. I sat there, and I just didn't talk for a good 5 minutes. I just kind of ate my pizza and drank my drink and just kept to myself and stayed quiet and just tried to calm myself down before I started talking. Now, the important thing... Sorry, my cat. The important thing that I want to highlight that I've learned over time, because this is not the first time this has happened, when I did start talking again, when I felt calm enough, I talked about super light conversation. I'm talking like, I talked about my daughter and how she's almost crawling. And then we talked about, going to the clothing store next, and just super simple, easy going conversation. Nothing heavy. I stayed away from what was aggravating me in the first place, and I didn't bring up anything that I knew would upset me more. And then also, too, everything inside me when I was walking over to the table, like I wanted to just either yell at the guy and give him a piece of my mind, or I wanted to, and then another part of me wanted to just stomp out of there without a word and just leave. My mom and grandma and everyone. I just wanted to walk out with my daughter and just leave. But luckily, I wasn't that bad, because I have had that happen before, where I was in just such a bad place mentally, and something similar happened. Someone upset me, or whatever, and just wrong place, wrong time. Rubbed me the wrong way at the wrong moment, and I've just turned around and walked right out, because sometimes that's what I have to do. And luckily, I surround myself with people, my family and my husband, who know what's going on. And then that is the best solution, because it's not that guy's fault that I am in a bad place. He could have just been having his own issues, or had dealt with someone before me that was being stupid. So he thought that I was, being stupid. I don't know. Who knows what was going on in his life? But it's not his fault that I was having a bad day and was having issues and a short fuse. So I just didn't feel like it was right for me to go off on him, because he wasn't like being horrible to me or anything. He was just being a little annoying. But there would have been no good reason for me to go off on him. So my choices were leave or stay and calm down. So that's what I did. I stayed and calmed down because I really wanted pizza, and we were already there, and I was hungry, and so that's what I did. And the important thing, though, is my mom was there with me, and my mom understands how to respond. So now, if I was with someone who responded angrily and got mad at me and was like, why are you acting like this, and blah blah blah, like you're acting like a child, because I was acting like a child. But it's because in that moment, I'm not myself. I don't know how to always respond. So I'm still learning. I've had bipolar disorder for a long time now, years, and I'm still learning how to deal with situations that come up. So I just deal with them the best that I can in that moment. And that was how I dealt with it. So, I made it through it. And by the end of the us eating, I was in a better mood, and I was smiling, and felt better, and the conversation was lighter, and I didn't let it ruin my day. So I think that's really important, to learn what works for you, and how to handle yourself in those situations. And then also surround yourself with people that are understanding and patient with you, because I do believe that a support system is really helpful and key to, getting through this sometimes, because sometimes I don't know what to do, and my husband will give me a solution or an option or help me, and my mom too. And it's just, I'm so grateful for it, because I couldn't imagine being around people that were not helpful and made me feel worse. It would just suck. So yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday. So I just thought I'd share that. So like I said earlier, I have not made any progress in my food or drinks. Drinks I specified because I drink soda every day, and that's been a big problem for me. the sugar, and so right now, I think the only thing that I can handle right now the next couple days until I can get myself a little more centered is to just keep my soda low and stable, because I notice when I drink a bunch of soda one day or drink a little the next day, that up and down doesn't make anything better. So I need to just keep it simple every day. So I actually have canned soda in my fridge. It's just the regular size can. I think it's like 12 ounces or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is for the next 3 days, I'm going to just drink one can a day, and that's it. And then any other sugar I have, like cookies or cupcakes or stuff like that, I'm going to just keep that probably either not at all or keep it to a very minimum. So we're gonna start there and see how it goes the next couple days. Because when I'm not feeling well mentally, I have a hard time with my food, and I tend to crave a lot of fried foods, comfort food, sugar. So I think the best thing that I can do is just try to keep it stable, and not so dramatically up and down, because that up and down is what really messes with me. So we're gonna try that and see how that goes. And then also tonight at the birthday party, I'm going to, because it's a little kid's birthday party, it's a family party, I'm going to do my best to just try and not let anyone ruin my mood like I did yesterday. So we'll see how those tasks go, and I will let you guys know. So I want to highlight one thing before I go. Yesterday in my video, or the day before, sorry, I did say that a big part of my YouTube channel and videos that I'm making is showing my journey in eating better and exercising to get my mental health stable. Now, I haven't actually already started doing that. I'm showing you guys the whole thing, like the struggles, the day-to-day problems. I'm gonna go up and down. Sometimes I'm gonna make progress, and sometimes I might take a step or two back. But I think it's really important to show the day-to-day, because you see those 10-20 second videos online of someone that's unhealthy and overweight, and then it shows them eating better and exercising, and then 10-20 seconds later, you see them fit and healthy and feeling great. Those videos are great motivation. I love those videos, but I don't want to do that. I want to show you guys the actual day-to-day journey that I'm taking to get my mental health and physical health better. And no, I'm not doing great right now. I'm having a hard time. My anxiety's through the roof. I'm not feeling great. Even right now talking, I want to turn the video off and just start crying, because my daughter's napping and no one's home, and I've been feeling so bad that I'm just I feel like I just want to take deep breaths and just cry, because I've just been feeling so crappy mentally. So I want to just remind people that, yes, I want to show you guys, some real progress, but I also want to remind you guys that, I'm going to have bad days, I'm going to have good days, and I think I just want to be as authentic as possible and show you guys what it's really like going through dealing with my bipolar disorder and anxiety every day, because someone may not have the exact same problems as I do, but I think a general, there's going to be a lot of things that you guys are going to identify with and be like, oh, I deal with that too. And that's the whole point, is I want to show you guys what I deal with, how I deal with it right now, and what I'm learning and how I'm making these changes. Because changing your diet and nutrition and exercise and lifestyle to get healthy is not easy, especially when you're already mentally not doing great. So I want to share with you guys every detail that I can, in the hopes that it'll help you, in the hopes that it'll help me. And I know that I will get there, but I'd be lying if I said that I'm not doing great right now. So that's why I'm just gonna take one step at a time. In the next couple of days, I'm gonna focus on keeping my sugar low and stable and consistent every day, and then just try to keep my anxiety kind of low. So I'm just gonna keep myself out of situations that I know will create more anxiety until I can get myself a little more stable. And then I do have low appetite right now because I'm kind of a smidge depressed, on the depressive side. So that's another thing. Sometimes, even if I'm not hungry, I still make sure that I eat at least twice a day, because and I don't overdo it. I just eat something simple. Like the other night, I wasn't hungry. I hadn't eaten since 12, and it was around 6, 7, and I was getting ready to take my daughter upstairs and get our bedtime routine going, and I was like, I know I'm gonna feel horrible if I don't eat. So I literally just had a piece of chicken. I just ate it. I heated it up and I just ate it, just like that. Just a piece of chicken with garlic, salt, and pepper on it. Because it would have been worse for me to not eat. But I also didn't want to overeat too much, or overthink it. I just needed to eat something. I needed to get some nutrition in me. So I just had a plain piece of chicken. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, so I'm still undecided on how often I'll do these videos, but I can tell you guys for sure that it'll be at least every 2 days. Some days it might be every day, some days it might be every 2 days. I'm still figuring it out. To be honest, I'm just making these videos and then just whatever comes out, and then moving on to the next day. I'm not overdoing it. I'm not creating some special, cool content. I'm just honestly just wanting to share my life with you guys, and how I deal with bipolar disorder, and how I'm handling and the process I'm going through to make changes that'll help me in the end, by changing my eating and nutrition and exercise. So I'm done rambling, and I will make a video again in a day or two. And thank you guys for listening. Bye.